Hello, welcome back to the channel. Today we are talking about a story that has generated a lot of discussion across Johannesburg and even further afield. The mayor of Johannesburg recently officiated the opening of Lilian Ngoyi Street, a significant moment in the city's history, and Mbuyiseni's reaction to this event has caught the attention of many South Africans. Please make sure you watch till the end so you can see the sources of this news and verify the details for yourself. Also, if you haven't subscribed yet, take a moment to do so now to stay updated with the latest news and important developments from across the country. The opening of Lilian Ngoyi Street is meant to honor the legacy of one of South Africa's most iconic anti-apartheid activists. Lilian Ngoyi, remembered for her bravery and tireless work in fighting for equality, has long been a figure of inspiration, especially for women and the youth. Naming a street after her is not just a symbolic gesture, but also a statement about remembering the struggles of the past while striving for progress in the present. The city authorities say that the renaming and official opening of the street is part of a broader program to recognize key figures in South Africa's liberation history. Mbuyiseni, who is well known for being vocal about governance and social issues, shared his views soon after the opening ceremony. His reaction was not entirely straightforward. He acknowledged the importance of commemorating Lilian Ngoyi, but also took the opportunity to comment on broader issues concerning city planning, public services, and the way historical recognition is sometimes handled. According to him, while it is commendable to honor past heroes, it is equally important to ensure that the city's residents benefit in practical ways, from well-maintained roads to accessible public spaces and reliable services. In his statement, Mbuyiseni said that symbolic acts, while meaningful, must be accompanied by tangible improvements in people's lives. Many South Africans have expressed agreement with this point, noting that the opening of streets or monuments should go hand in hand with practical measures such as fixing potholes, improving public transport, and ensuring that local communities have access to clean and safe environments. He urged the City Council to continue prioritizing these practical concerns while also remembering to honor history. Public reaction to Mbuyiseni's comments has been lively on social media. Some people praised him for being honest and for not simply applauding the ceremony without questioning the broader context. Others disagreed, saying that there is nothing wrong with celebrating the legacy of heroes like Lilian Ngoyi and that focusing too much on minor shortcomings can detract from the significance of the moment. These discussions highlight the balance that South African leaders and public figures must navigate when addressing both history and the present-day needs of citizens. Experts on urban development have also weighed in, suggesting that commemorating historical figures through street names is an important cultural act, but one that must be supported by thoughtful planning. They note that streets named after liberation icons can serve as daily reminders of the country's struggle for equality and freedom, helping younger generations connect with the past. However, they also stress that street naming alone does not solve systemic issues in urban areas, which is why figures like Mbuyiseni continue to advocate for more holistic approaches to city governance. The mayor of Johannesburg, on the other hand, has defended the opening of Lilian Ngoyi Street, saying that it represents a commitment to remembering and celebrating the contributions of those who fought for the rights South Africans enjoy today. Officials noted that the street opening included proper signage, lighting, and public engagement activities, all aimed at making the commemoration visible and accessible to everyone. They also highlighted the importance of city beautification projects and community involvement in these ceremonies, suggesting that symbolic gestures and practical improvements are not mutually exclusive. For residents in the area, the street renaming has been met with mixed feelings. Some community members say they are proud to see Lilian Ngoyi's name recognized in this way and believe it sends a positive message to the youth. Others, however, have pointed out that certain infrastructural problems in the neighborhood remain unresolved, and they hope that city authorities will address these issues alongside symbolic acts. This reflects a broader sentiment across Johannesburg, where citizens increasingly demand that public gestures be paired with visible improvements in services and facilities. Mbuyiseni also touched on the importance of community engagement, stressing that residents should have a voice in these decisions. He believes that when communities are involved in planning and executing such projects, the outcomes are not only more meaningful but also more sustainable. His point has sparked conversations about citizen participation in governance, with many people noting that public involvement in city projects remains limited and that more inclusive approaches could enhance both the symbolic and practical value of initiatives like the opening of Lilian Ngoyi Street. Interestingly, some South Africans have also used humor to reflect on the situation. One comment online joked that if the city wanted to honor heroes properly, maybe they should open streets with both names and pothole-free surfaces, so citizens would not have to dodge craters while paying homage. Another witty remark suggested that perhaps future street openings should come with free coffee for local residents, ensuring that community members feel both remembered and appreciated. This light-hearted approach highlights the way South Africans often use humor to deal with both serious issues and civic celebrations. Mbuyiseni's remarks serve as a reminder that public recognition and practical governance need not be separate. While commemorating historical figures like Lilian Ngoyi is important for cultural memory, improving day-to-day life for residents is equally essential. His reaction encourages city officials, policymakers, and citizens alike to think about how to balance symbolism with tangible benefits for communities, ensuring that celebrations of history are felt not only in name but also in lived experience. As this story continues to unfold, many South Africans are watching closely to see how the city will respond. Will authorities prioritize practical improvements in tandem with symbolic gestures? Will community voices be heard in planning future commemorations? These are questions that remain open, but the discussion sparked by Mbuyiseni's comments is already proving valuable. It encourages a more thoughtful approach to governance, reminding leaders that the people's needs should always be at the center of decision-making. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more updates. Your support helps us continue to bring you the latest news in a way that is clear, realistic, and relevant to your daily life. Remember to watch till the end of our video so you can see the sources and verify the news for yourself. All images used in this video are for illustration purposes only. Sources: News 24, SABC News, The Citizen.